everybody, and welcome back to the Zaxby's pregame show. I'm Nancy Bear, your co-host, and I'm here with Coach Kevin Smith. We want to welcome you to this week's show. We're going to talk a lot about what's happening. I am so excited. We're playing Griffin this Saturday. We are now 5-1, and this is a third region game, guys. Perry is moving up, and boy, are they roaring. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Zaxby's pregame show. I'm here with Coach Kevin, where we gain his words of wisdom on a weekly basis, hearing about where we've been, where we're going, and what the future holds. And we're here at the filling station for those words of wisdom.
Yes, this week our focus has shifted to obviously the next game, but we continue to focus on the positives. And one of the things that we're trying to do is explain to our kids, or make our kids understand the importance of getting better each play. So, we're making a cut up of the positive plays, which there's a lot of positive plays the other night against Westside. And then there were some negative plays. And we talked about the positive and the negative, and we got to get the negative plays shrunk down. If we don't talk about the positives and we just talk about the negatives, then everything shifts focus to the negative. So we always want to point out the positive stuff and then correct the negative stuff. So that's plan of attack for this week. Go Panthers.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the show. This is where we talk about Coach Kevin's Kickin' Chicken Pick of the Week. He gets to premiere a player who has really went above and beyond and shown that Panther pride and that integrity and that coffee bean culture that we talk about. So the winner receives from Zaxby's every week a family meal, and they can either choose from 20-piece tenders with fries and toast for the family, or a 30-piece boneless wing tossed in their favorite sauce with fries and toast. Now this can be cashed in at any point and is good until the end of November. So we sincerely hope you guys are enjoying those family meals from the winners thus far. Coach Kevin, what's your pick of the week?
Yeah, our Kickin' Chicken Pick of the Week this week is our defensive back, Trey Wright, and he also plays wide receiver. Trey had 2 catches the other night for 75 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also played well on defense, had a couple of tackles, and plays a lot on our special teams. So our Kickin' Chicken Pick of the Week is Trey Wright.
Hi everybody. We just wanted to let you know about this wonderful little presentation we've got going on right here. This is our loaded fries at Zaxby's. They're called the Chicken Bacon Ranch Fries. They are delicious, and I promise you, those of us who have worked for Zaxby's for a while, we've done this for a bit, and we happen to know how great it is. And apparently, corporate has caught on to how wonderful taste this is. So we hope you guys will swing through and get some delicious chicken bacon ranch fries. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Zaxby's pregame show. I'm here with Coach Kevin. This is our Sauceability September Moments. Now, if you remember back when we started the show, we actually premiered those beautiful, cute little cups that were called Sauceability Cups. And we talked about and we touched on how Coach Kevin has worked so sincerely and very integrally with this team for 6+ years, and he's done an amazing job. And those little Sauceability cups allow for you to enjoy your chicken tenders from Zaxby's just a little bit more, and at the same time it helps you to understand that there's so much more to life and football and school and everything about Perry, Georgia, which is a wonderful hometown. And I just love this town. I really do. It's just fantastic. But Sauceability Moments. This is with Coach Kevin, and we talk about everything that has happened previous to this week and then everything going forward. So last week was against Westside. That game was a great game.
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't find out till Tuesday afternoon of that week that we were going to have to move our game from Friday night to Thursday night because of Hurricane Ian.
Right.
We didn't want to take any chances on not being able to play at all. So we had to move the game, and there goes distractions.
Exactly.
And I thought our guys handled it very well. We had one less day to get ready, and then the win factor, the win. I'm talking about the win. It affects, but our guys, we overcome the obstacles. We played well. It was a sort of different type game. We came out, played really well on defense, gave the offense a real short field, and we scored. We set up, I think the first drive started inside their 20-yard line, and played really well on defense. And then the second drive, I think we started on their side of the field. We scored again. And, then defense is back out there, and we kept going back and forth, made some plays in special teams. We blocked a punt. Marcus Reagan's blocked a punt. We had kicked the field goal. Caden Camp kicked the 34-yard field goal, which is a big deal when we was dealing with the kind of wind that we were dealing with.
For sure.
And then, offensively, Junior, our quarterback, and Demetrius Carter, our running back, had 2 catches, had 2 touchdowns receiving and 1 touchdown rushing. Our defense intercepted 3 passes on the night. And, just a lot of good things going on. And, we played a West Side team that come in at 4-0, and, it wasn't easy. The score indicates, we ended up winning 39-7, but it was, Westside kept fighting. We got up 14-0, then it settled down, and it was a fight back and forth. But just real proud of our guys, and being able to overcome the challenge of moving the game, the wind conditions, and the 1 day shorter practice, and to come out with a big win against Westside.
It was awesome. It was a great game, and congratulations, because you're right. When you have that day short and you don't get as much practice as you want to have, and then they still come out and they pulled it out. They did such a great job. I attribute that to you too, Coach Kevin.
Well, thank you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Now we're going to preview what's coming up this week. So this week's game is on a Saturday, and school is out because we're for the Georgia National Fair this week. And it's really exciting, really fun. I love it when fair comes back around. Guys, I want to remind you, though, that if you're not crazy about fair food, that if you want to stop by and you want to get some food on the way to the fair and enjoy the evening, more economical, it's great, safe food to eat, and it's just delicious. Can't go wrong. There are 3 pluses right there. But if you want to stop by, don't forget about our family meal that under approximately $30, you guys can feed your whole family most likely. So that comes with 20 tenders, fries, and toast, or 30 boneless wings tossed in your favorite sauce with fries and toast. Either way, it's a win-win, and then the kids will be nice and full when you walk into the fair. So we're going to talk about this week's game.
Yeah, this week's game, we got Fair Week coming up, and our kids are very excited. We're very excited. The fair here in Perry, Georgia is a big deal, and it's a big deal for a lot of our vendors, our sponsors.
It is.
It's a big, revenue week for them, and but just shifting gears to we're getting ready for Griffin. This week, they're 1-5. They've 1-1 in the region. Their record doesn't indicate how good a football team they can be. They've got really good players. They've got really good football coaches. Their team is a young team, and they've got to get better at executing. They have all the ingredients, and I tell our guys, don't let the record fool you now, because this is a team that can beat you. And we just hope they don't start playing good this week. But they're a good football team. We got to overcome some more distractions. We're out of school this week.
Right.
Our guys will be coming in at 7:45 each day next week, and we'll be practicing until 11:30. So they'll have all afternoon to go to the fair, and we'll have to get ready for our big region game next week against Baldwin.
Absolutely.
But getting back to this week, just Griffin, Coach Easton and his staff do an outstanding job with that program. I think he's in his second year. He's got a young staff, like I said earlier. They're a spread offensive team. They're a 4-2-5 team on defense, sort of like us. A lot of similarities. They play in a nice. It's going to be a great night for high school football up in Griffin. Griffin's traditionally a powerhouse football team, powerhouse program. They won the state championships just a few years ago. So we're real excited about the chance to go up there. We've been at home the last 4 weeks. We're excited to get back out on the road and travel and go up to Griffin and play them at their at Memorial Stadium.
Take that Panther pride with you.
Yes, ma'am. And our game time has been moved to 7 p.m., okay, at Griffin on Saturday night.
So, Coach, how do you prepare when you've got a few days out of school? You know, sometimes the guys thinking, you know, they might get take the blinders off, you know, going to the fair, getting to see people, getting to hang out with friends. How do you come back and get their focus back?
You know, the last year we lost 2 football games, and both of them were after fall break and Thanksgiving break. And so we had a routine that we've been trying. We're going to change it up this week because that hadn't been working for us. We usually just bring the guys in and meet and go out on the field, but we're going to keep it as close to a routine day. They're going to come in. We're going to feed them breakfast. We're going to have our weightlifting session. We're going to have our meetings, and then we're going to have our practice time. So we're going to try to keep it as close as we can to a schedule that if we were in school, except we're going to do it in the mornings. And I think that's good change because it gives us a mental recharge.
Right.
Gets us, you know, sometimes you get in a rut of doing the same things over and over. You need a little change.
Right.
Change is good sometimes. So those are some things that we're going to try to do this week to try to get the right potion to get that victory on Saturday night.
Get a little extra fun and a little extra rest, and then refocus and get ready.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. Great job, Coach Kevin. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for joining us for this week's Zaxby's pregame show. We're so thrilled you took the time to watch us, and we thank you so much for your support of the Perry Panthers. Now, Coach Kevin, if somebody wants to follow and go this week to Griffin, how can they get tickets?
You know, all of our information is on our webpage, perrypantherfootball.com. You can go to that webpage. It's got the links to the tickets to the GoFan. It's got links to the Sports Mike radio network, which carries our game live on the radio. Wow. And then, you know, if you're an NFHS subscriber, you can click on that link and you'll be able to watch the game live stream there. But all of our information is on our perrypantherfootball.com webpage. You don't have to be a member of Facebook or Instagram or anything. You can just go straight to that page and get all the information you need to know about the Perry Panthers.
And what is that web address, Kevin?
Again, the web address is www.perrypantherfootball.com.
Thanks, guys. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.